What's up, everybody? It's your boy Savi B here with another article. This one caught my attention today as I was scrolling through my news app. It's 8 pieces of advice from some of the world's richest millennials on success, money, and getting things done. Let's see. Not taking risks is a recipe for failure. I, I recently heard a saying, it was something to the effect of uh, risky is the new safe and safe is the new risky. If you can comprehend that, then you're ahead of the game. Um, it's just that the way things are set up, you need to take risks in order to be safe. And the safe bet is the riskiest because the reward just isn't there with safety anymore. So that's a good piece of advice. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Yeah, this is something that I could work on a little bit more. Um, I, even in my job, I try my hardest to accept all challenges, and as of right now, it's not working out in my favor. Um, this is something that we can all learn from. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's there, you know. If we can't handle a job, we need to ask for help so that way the job gets done and we don't look like complete failures. Because a job done right is better than a job done horribly. And this is a lesson that I'm learning in life right now. Always view things as opportunities. Well, I kind of view this as opportunities. Well, I kind of always view things as opportunities. Just a money making situation, if there's inefficiency in a market, how can we make it efficient? And how can we monetize this? What's the reward? Forecasting in the future, what's the potential gain, what's the potential loss, if it's even worth the time and energy to put into it. So this is one thing that we need to view, is everything is always an opportunity. As you guys see in my previous video and a video that's long overdue, I'm a dividend investor. Um, and with the whole China trade talks, markets were suffering. They were very, very much suffering. But it was a buying opportunity. Things were on discount. Sure, I lost all my gains, um, and I recently recovered all my gains, but it was a buying opportunity because I got to buy things at a discount. It was on sale. It's not like you walk into the store or you walk into the mall and something's, 20% off, 25% off, and you get sad because you just bought the same thing and now it's on sale. I mean, sure, you could be sad because you didn't time the sale, but you could always return that item and buy it at the sale price, right? Or you could buy more of it. You could buy the other jacket that you wanted, if it's in a different style, different t-shirt. You could always buy more when it's cheaper. So in stock, I was doubling down, tripling down, and it looks like it's going to pay off. So, who knows what the future holds, but as of right now, it was an opportunity that I seized upon. Save your paycheck. I think saving your paycheck and building a nest egg is good advice. I wouldn't necessarily save my whole paycheck, but depending on your tax bracket, this has some merit. The less money you spend and the more money you can save and invest, it will definitely be worth it. Uh, because imagine if you work an extra hour, how much of that money will go to taxes, right? Once we hit OT, we jump into a new tax bracket and it gets taxed heavily, which is not fun. Taxes is the enemy. But see, if you save that same amount of money, it's already been taxed at a lower rate, and It's more readily available. Um, you didn't have to sacrifice an extra hour. I just, when it comes to that, I think of the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake. I want to say it came out in the early 2000s. And, I watched this movie like a couple hundred times. The whole premise of the movie is that money and time are the same thing. Your time is your money, and your money is your time. You have a clock on your arm, and that's how you buy things. But once the clock runs out, you die. Um, Everybody's born with a year, and you have to pay bills with that time. You have to, even a cup of coffee was like 4 minutes of your life. Like when we put things into perspective like that, uh, it's definitely a game changer. And I feel like that movie doesn't get the respect that it deserves just because it's so like it's ahead of its time. But anyway, save more, spend less. Stay free of distractions by keeping your phone on silent. This is a big one because we're heavily addicted to our phones. I mean, in modern history, there's been no other time where everyone is at your fingertips. The world is at your fingertips. All the knowledge, basically, of mankind is at your fingertips, and it's easy to get distracted. There's just no way to go around that. So keeping it on silent, keeping it away, sometimes even putting it in your desk, putting it under your pillow while you focus. I mean, it's going to be there. The people that text you, message you on Instagram and Facebook and all these other social media platforms, they're going to be there. Your emails are going to be there when you're done with your work. Um, I read a lot of books that state that there's no such thing as multitasking, right? So say you're focusing on this Excel sheet that you're trying to create, you get a text message, your attention shifts from that Excel sheet, and your brain has to figure out how to process the information that it's getting from your text message, which, sure, it takes nanoseconds, but your attention has shifted, and our brain can only focus on a certain number of topics at once. So it's shifted to your text message, which totally forgot about the Excel sheet, and you respond to that text after you read it, and then you shift back to the Excel sheet, and now you have to get resettled in what you were thinking, and you've lost that valuable time. Now, if you get 20 text messages in an hour, that's some serious time you're losing. So this is a great tip. Keep moving forward even when things get tough. That's another thing. It's difficult. I'm going through my own thing. As I've stated, my mom passed away in April, and it is extremely difficult. It is extremely difficult. I want to run away. I want to do a lot of dumb things, but I know that future me is going to thank me when I set myself for success. And it's difficult. It's not always going to be difficult, but you'll hit those lows. Life is all about peaks and valleys. Um, and you just got to keep pressing on, you know? That's a great tip. Even in business, anything really. Just keep on going. Don't listen to other people's versions of success. Everybody's got their own concept of success. This is a great tip in itself. Uh, we want to be successful to ourselves. And that's one thing we have to do is to keep in mind that our version of success is different than other people's version of success. I mean, I may already be a success. I have a good job. I have two jobs. Uh, I have money in the bank. There's not really much more I could want. I could be someone's version of success. And in my eyes, this is not successful. But we can't see from other people's perspectives. So if somebody says they're a success and they're not up to your version of success, No need to knock them down. If they feel like they're a success, man, let them be. And don't compare yourself to other people as well. Everybody's on different journeys in life, and there's just no way to compare two people. It's impossible. Follow your own version of success. Life isn't about money. This is very true. I almost feel like that's a poor person statement or a spiritualist statement because normally people that don't have money say that. Um, Money's not going to improve your life, money's not going to make you happy, but it can afford you time to do things that make you happy. Um, when you're struggling to pay your light bill, when you're struggling to put food on the table, uh, you can look at this concept as being on two extremes. When you're extremely poverty stricken, money's everything. Your life revolves around money, paycheck to paycheck. But it's not everything because people in your life, happiness, uh, just waking up another day could be everything. So I feel like this is a really hard tip. Uh, Life shouldn't be about money, but it's a tool. Money is just another tool of life. If you don't have it, it's everything. If you have it, it's nothing. Uh, that's a difficult one for me to agree on. And that's it. That's all I got for today. If you like this, go ahead, give me a like, a comment, subscribe. As always, the link will be in the description below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.